Hello, Lieutenant. My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
You guys, I've been bamboozled. Recently, my sister, nope, not the judgy misborn one, the confused one, had to read Poe's masterpiece, The Telltale Heart. Why is it so hard to say? For her English class. She's not the bookish type, so she asked me to summarize the story for her to get into the book. Of course, me being a book knight in shining armor, I did. And then she just told me, thanks, now I don't need to read the book anymore. The audacity! Using me like this for homework evasion? I trusted you, sis. I trusted you. And you betrayed me. But this is not the point of the video. Today, we're talking about another kind of bamboozlement. Today, we're talking about the original. If you read the book, welcome. Click on the subscribe button and relax. If you didn't read the book, you're doing some homework evasion too, huh? But welcome to you as well. Let me spoil you a little bit. The original is a science fiction novella by Goodall Sanderson and Mary Robinette Kowal about a woman that has two versions of her running around. And this is described as being in the near future. That's a terrifying future. Imagine there were two of me. Now that would be a disaster. But thankfully, this isn't about me. This is about Holly waking up one day not feeling quite right. She says,
"This was day one of my life, and I didn't even know it."
First off, how cool of a first sentence is that? It got me hooked in a second. And that whole first scene got me invested. Imagine waking up. You're in a creepy room. You're surrounded by strangers. Your identity, a mystery. Your existence, a lie. Your husband, dead. Wait, what? That's not all, folks. That's not all. You're the one that killed him. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. 5 minutes after you open your eyes for the first time ever, you're told that you're a murderer. Or rather, your original is. Holly here was created out of nowhere. She didn't ask for anything, and now she has to go find her original self to bring her self? Gosh, this is confusing. To justice. And by that, I mean giving her a little stabby stab. In which case, she gets to revive the dead husband and keep living as if none of this happened. Boy, I was just born and you're making me work already? What's that? I have 4 days to find my original? Can I go back to sleep? The scientist government guy breaks the news to Holly and on her way she goes. Let's just say her journey wasn't the most relaxing. At first, Holly doesn't seem to really know what she's doing. She makes decisions based on the power of dice. Sounds legit. In her defense, she barely knows what's going on. And she still has to accomplish her mission before the time limit, or she dies. Yeah, I forgot to mention that earlier. But fret not, there are many other ways to die. Like that time Holly came across a group of terrorists, and the government may or may not be corrupt. Yep, good times. One interesting thing is that her original left some voice recordings behind. Hello self, come find me, woo. Girl, why you gotta be creepy? Listening to these, Holly's like, wait a minute. I'm a replica of this person, which means that we are the same person, which means we think the same. If I were her, which I am, where would I go? And it's basically this way that Holly eventually finds her original. She demands an explanation on the how and the why of the what the f is happening. And this bitch, she doesn't really tell her anything, aside from the fact that she did in fact kill Jonathan, her husband. Oh no, 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 no. We were the villain all along. Why she did it, you might ask? Basically, Jonathan killed himself, which led him to be replaced by a replica. And Holly's original didn't like that very much. To her, he was an imposter, and he needed to perish. Mayday! Everything is a lie! Holly's existential crisis intensifies. Mood. But she doesn't have time to experience the full extent of life's dreadful nature, because the situation calls for one of them to perish. In a final showdown, Holly and her original throw hands and then nothing? Now picture me sitting there, on the edge of my seat. It's been over 3 hours. I've been invested my last brain cells the whole time. And just as I'm about to get some answers, I hear
The Original by Brandon San...
Excuse me? You didn't just say that. Now this is some epic bamboozlement. And I'm on the wrong side of it. I need me some answers. Who died? Who got away? Why won't you tell me? Why, authors? Why? If I ever get a clone one day, she's gonna be sad. I'll be honest, the main reason I listened to this audiobook is because Sanderson's name was plastered on it. Sci-fi is not exactly my favorite genre. Whether I love it or not really depends on the material at hand, and the original is definitely one I enjoyed. I guess having this whole suspense with the murder helped to some extent, because murder mysteries are my thing, but the whole premise was interesting, so it was really easy to get into it. I didn't think I'd make a video on it, but here we are. I have a semblance of a schedule for my videos, and although my most popular ones are Cosmere themed, I try to diversify my channel as much as possible. Which sounds like a lie since my channel is basically only fantasy at the moment. In the end, I just cover whatever book I feel like talking about, but I want to introduce more genres such as mystery or even webtoons. I'm also starting to make shorter videos. I figured not everyone likes super long ones, so these might be a bit more digestible for you. Anyway, let me know what you thought of the book or what you'd like me to cover next. Like the video, follow me on social media, and most importantly, stay safe and take care. There might be a clone looking for you right now. You better hide.